Hey everyone, welcome to week 4 of the course. This week's video will be a little shorter because really you only have two things to concentrate on. You have your source evaluation assignment and discussion post 4. For the source evaluation assignment, I have all of the sources that I've posted earlier, plus a couple more that will help you out as far as finishing touches go as you're doing the editing and revising. If you take a look in week 4 in the Blackboard course, I have the Purdue University Online Writing Lab Formatting Guide for MLA. This is a link that'll be referenced throughout the entire term, in which you can, for any type of source, especially for later on when we do our argumentative essays, they can show you how to format an MLA citation. Now for the source evaluation assignment, you just want your title, the author, the URL, but that source will help you if you're doing any in-text citations for your discussion posts, just to show you that it's just the author's last name and page number. I made a few comments on last week's discussion board, just with commas and things like that, which is fine because we're still getting used to MLA, but just making sure that you have just the author's last name and page number, and for future reference, using the Purdue University Online Writing Lab in order to have MLA formatting be in the correct formatting. It's constantly being updated. Part of the graduate students' curriculum is to keep that website updated as far as the English department goes there at Purdue. So it is a very, very good resource for you to just have in your back pocket. The other sources I have are some of the ones I've posted previously. We have the MLA heading template, so you can use that to have your heading automatically formatted. The description and submission link for the source evaluation assignment. To submit it, just click on the title and upload the file. We have the source evaluation sample, which is something that you can use as a guide for when you're editing and revising to see what everything looks like all together. And finally, if you do click in as if you're going to upload the source evaluation assignment, if you notice on the right-hand side, it says View Rubric. This is the rubric I'm going to be using to grade the assignment. Just like with the discussion boards where you can see each category, the source evaluation has that as well. So what I'm looking for, you're answering all the questions in detail, and as much detail as you can with examples, you're proofreading carefully, and that you're conscious of the MLA formatting. So that's the heading, that's the double spacing, no extra spacing between things, etc. there. That it's at least 2 pages as well. Finally, we have our discussion board. So this week's discussion board is a little bit shorter, focusing on those specific questions in the middle about the Great Equalizer by Mike Rose, about the community college atmosphere and resources. So the author describes some challenges that many community college students face. So talk about those, discuss the examples that he lists, and then see which evidence and examples you found most compelling and why. Next week, we're going to be moving into rhetorical analysis, which kind of is concerned with the how and why of persuasive writing. How are people persuading us? What methods are they using? And what's their motivation? This will help us sort of transition to some of those questions in later discussion board posts as we talk about the concepts that'll be in your second major assignment, the rhetorical analysis, over the course of the next few weeks. As always, please reach out if you have any questions, especially about the source evaluation assignment and of course about the discussion boards. But I'm looking forward to your discussions and your replies. And again, reach out through email if you have any questions or need a virtual office hours appointment.